Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this week's weekly reading vlog. It is the last day of March, which is crazy, but I thought I'd show you guys the reading plans for this week. First and foremost is to finish off The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. I'm about roughly a little over halfway through. I'm on page 268, chapter 27, and I'm loving this. So, gonna hopefully finish this tonight. We shall see. The next book I have is due back on the 14th of April because it has a hold, which is Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cucciarelli, and this is book 1 in the Chrism Moss duology. I've been wanting to read this for a while and I've heard really good things about it, so I thought I would put this on this week's TBR for hopefuls. It's not that big and I've heard it's fast paced, so we'll see if that ends up being true, but I'm going to start this as well this week. I started this afternoon, while I had some downtime. Excuse the clothes in the background. I started A Peerless Undertaking by Diana Raybourn. This is book 2 in the Veronica Speedwell series. Pretty much takes place where the first one leaves off, so I'm not going to say too much. I'm on chapter 2, page 20, so I read roughly about 20 pages. Well, I did some other stuff. I'm in chapter 3, page 20. Well, I did some other stuff this afternoon, so that is my plan for the week. Pretty doable, and if I get to all of them, you guys will know. If I don't, then that's on me. But that's pretty doable reading plans. I am going to focus on The Graham Effect and see how much of this I can read. Hopefully the goal is to finish it. We will see, but that is my goal. And yeah, I'm gonna watch some booktube and read and definitely update you guys in a little while. But I'm gonna go and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's Tuesday, it's after work, it's 5:41 p.m. and yeah, so I did not read worth anything yesterday, but I'm coming up on here because I do have a little library haul for you guys. So I went to the library after my appointment. I picked up 2 holds and I checked 2 books out that I've been meaning to read for a while. They're part of this interconnected series by different authors. I'm not sure which book is first, and I only saw the 2, so I did not see, I think there's 4, but I'll get to that in a minute. I did pick up Leather and Lark by Brian Weaver, and I'm gonna buddy read this with a friend of mine on Instagram and all the platforms really, and I'll try and link her channel down below. But I really enjoyed the first book and I want to get to the sequel. I have the 3rd one on hold as well, but it hasn't came to me yet. So on this one, we follow Lachlan, who we meet in the first one, which is the older brother, I want to say. And then we follow an indie singer-songwriter, Lark. So I want to say it's Grumpy Sunshine, maybe. but we shall see. And then Lachlan's job is something. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say. So we're gonna find out. I'm excited to read this month. I just gotta get with the person I'm buddying it, figure out when she wants to start. So I have that. I'm going to try Nettle and Bone again by T. Kingfisher. And this is a book club book for me this month that I'm gonna read. It's relatively short. I've heard really good things about it, and I cannot wait to see what I think of this one. So I don't know too much, and yeah. Ashai Mara has never wanted to be a hero. She's third-born daughter. She escapes the traditional fate of princesses to be married away at the stake of an uncaring throne. But her sister wasn't so fortunate. A few years of silence, Mara is done watching her suffer at the hands of a powerful and abusive prince. Okay. This sounds interesting. And there's Hero or not, now joined by a disgraced ex-knight and a fairy godmother and an illegitimate grave witch and her foul familiar, finally has the courage to save her sister and topple a throne. This actually might be right up my alley. So I'm going to start this after I finish my 2 current reads, and because it's short and sweet. I've heard it's fast-paced as well, so I got that one. And then I got Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren. This is part of the series that I was talking about. There's 4 books, I believe, but they're all written by different authors. This one is a Rapunzel retelling, and it says, she has a dream, he has a plan, together they take a leap of faith. So, I've been excited and intrigued by this series, so I'm gonna have to, and it's short for Christina Lauren, so this one is roughly, it's 308 pages, so it's definitely roughly short, relatively short. So I've got Tangled Up in You, so I'm excited to read this. And then I've got Kids the Girl by Zoriarda Cordova. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the author's name. This is a Little Mermaid retelling. And Follow Your Dreams, Fall in Love, Find Your Voice. So this is a singer something, so of sorts, and I am excited to read this. So this one's also relatively short. This one's a bit longer. This is 345 pages. So we follow Ariel and Eric in this one, and then in this one we follow Ren and Fitz. So I'm excited to read these 2. So this is my library haul. I cannot wait to get to all of these, but the plan today is to try and finish The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. I am really enjoying this. Still haven't, the spice has definitely picked up, and I'm excited to continue this. So I'm going to read some of this tonight, hopefully finish it. That's the plan. I have about 200 a little over 200 pages left, so I'm definitely gonna try and finish it and go from there. Yeah, because there's 489 pages. Yeah, 489 pages. So I have probably 250-ish or so pages left of this. So once I get locked in, I can sit down and finish it. So, but I just want to show you my haul, library haul, and yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. I've been rambling for 7 minutes, but I will talk to you guys when I finish this. Hey guys, it's Thursday, so I have a random day off today. Pretty happy with that. I do also have company. I have puppies on my bed. So, I have company today. But today's plan is to finish The Graham Effect. I did not read any of this last night. So, I'm in the middle of a chapter. I'm on page 318, chapter 32. So, my plan is to finish this today and then start something else. I have 3 books in mind that I want to start, so I'm going to go over those with you guys. I have Leather and Lark, which, if I start this, I'm going to message the person that I'm buddy reading this with, so I'm excited to read this. It's a bit thicker than Butcher and Blackbird, but that's okay. I do want to read this. I also have, where is it? Heartless Hunter that I need to read before the 14th of April, I believe. So I need to read this so I can return it to the library. But I have to double check the date. I think it's the 14th. So this will be the first fantasy I've read in a while. So we'll see what happens with fantasy. I haven't been in the mood lately. So I also have Nettle and Bone, which is a book club book that I'm partaking in this month, and it's probably going to be my shortest book that I read this month. And I've heard really good things about the people in the Discord that have already finished it and really enjoyed it. So I might start this one for after I finish The Graham Effect. I might go ahead and start this because it's short, it's quick, it's less than 300 pages. So I could easily finish this in a day or two. With the author's note, it's 243 pages. So it's 240 pages. So that's easily doable in a day. I'm going to have my book club book on Fable, and we're reading The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I haven't read anything since I read the last book in the Brothers Hawthorne universe. So I do have Games Untold, which I need to read. So I might read that too. And this is a mystery thriller kind of deal. So I've been intrigued to read this series. I own the whole series and I haven't read it yet. So I need to do that. This definitely works for the backlist readathon that I'm partaking in as well. So that works. So I have options on what to read next when I finish Graham Effect. So here's my lineup for next, what I'm feeling. But I'm gonna go finish off the last 200 or so ish pages that I have left of this and I'll update you guys. It's still most likely going to be a 4.5 star read, so Still very much enjoying it. It's just taking me a bit to get through it. But no. I'm going to stop yapping and start reading. And I'll update you guys when I finish this. Okay guys, it's much later in the day. It's 4:30 p.m. I am almost finished with The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy, and this is so good. How it got revealed that our two main characters were together were crazy, because Gigi's ex is one of the captains of the men's team, and then the one she ends up hooking up with is co-captain. So it's rather interesting. I don't want to say too much without spoiling anything, but we are now at the holiday portion of the video of the book, and yeah, it's pretty intense. We learned some deep stuff about why our main male character goes by the name Ryder. It's quite intense, quite triggering. So don't want to say what it is because that's a major spoiler. So do keep that in mind. But other than that, I'm loving this. And I think there's another relationship going on that involves two of the side characters, but it hasn't been stated yet. But I have a feeling that two of the side characters are together. So there might be some LGBTQ representation in this. So if there is, that's great. That's just my opinion and what I think, what I've seen the two characters involved, the other two side characters that are getting involved. So I'm gonna finish this off. I only have this much left, about 50 some odd pages maybe. So yeah, roughly about 50 some odd pages, a little over. But no, I'm gonna go finish this off, and I will update you guys when I do. I think when I finish this, I think I'm gonna settle for Nettle and Bone to get this read because it's really short. I can knock most of this out today since I started reading rather late today. So but yeah, I'm gonna finish this off, watch some YouTube, and I will check back in with you guys when I do. So hey guys, it is 6:33 p.m. I just finished The Graham Effect. I had to take a break and eat dinner, but I just finished. I gave this a 4.75. Really enjoyed the ending. There's a little twist in there that I actually had to go back and read a couple chapters to figure out what was going on, and it just jumped a little bit. So liked the twist that went down, and I cannot wait to read the Dixon Rule. I think it follows three people, 2 or 3 people. One of them does. I think it follows 2 people again for the Dixon Rule, and I think I already know who the main male character is going to be. So I'm excited to continue with this series. This is definitely will help with the backlist readathon that I'm partaking on in Instagram. So finally finished the Dixon Rule. Now I think I'm gonna go with Nettle and Bone next, or I might jump straight into the Dixon Rule and go from there. But we'll see what ends up happening. You guys will know, obviously. But I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys once I figured out what I'm gonna read next. Hey guys, it is Friday, it's 6 p.m. Last night I ended up starting the Dixon Rule. I didn't get very far in. I'm on page 26, chapter 3. So, not much to say about this one, but I might put this down for a little bit and pick up Nettle and Bone tonight. I need something. I don't know what I need, but I might start this tonight and go from there. I have no plans for the rest of the night, so I'm just gonna sit, relax, eat dinner at some point, and read for the whole evening until I have to go to sleep. So, those are my plans. I might watch a movie or two on Netflix, we shall see. And yeah, but other than that, I think that's going to be my reading plans for the night. But I'll update you guys as I go. I'm going to watch some YouTube right now and just relax for a little bit. But I will catch you guys when I start reading. Hey guys, it is Saturday evening and I'm back. I did start a book before I left this morning. I started Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher, and I'm enjoying this so far. I got to chapter 9, page 99. So I almost got to the goal that I set for myself, but that's okay that I didn't. But I'm gonna try and read more of this tonight, and then go from there. Let's see what happens. I might have plans tomorrow for a little bit, and then that's about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and read more of Nettle and Bone, and then go from there. It's very interesting concept so far, but I'm liking it. I'm not loving it, but I am liking it. So our main character is trying to save her older sister from this prince, and she meets some characters along the way to help her with that, and that's about it so far without spoiling anything. So, because it says she has to do some 3, she meets the which she went to, and she has to complete 3 different tasks, and she has to build a dog of bones, sew a cloak of nettles, and capture moonlight in a jar. So once she completes all those tasks, the witch was going to help her with her taxes she wanted to do. So, but again, like I mentioned, I like it enough to continue. Right now it's sitting at a 3-star, which is not a bad rating at all. So that's what it's sitting as, and yeah, I'm gonna read this. I might read some more of this. I did start this. I'm on page 26, chapter 3. So excited to see where this goes. And yeah, I do have to go and get a book from Barnes for a book club book for next month. We're reading Kiki's Delivery Service. I haven't read that yet. Love the movie. Have not read the book yet. So I want to go ahead and pick up said book. So, but I'm gonna stop rambling. Read Nettle and Bone, more of it, and I will come back here when I have something else to talk about. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. It's 10:08 a.m. I've been up for a little bit. I ended up getting to halfway point last night in Nettle and Bone, and again, same scenario. I like it, but I'm not loving it. But I'm intrigued enough to finish the book. So, I'm on page 132, chapter 12. So, I'm going to try and read a little bit more of this morning for about an hour, and then get ready to go because I'm meeting some other friends up at the mall for a little bit today. So, yeah. At least we're going to be inside this time and not outside. But, I'm going to read some of this. And then when I get back from that, I'm going to sit down and finish this off. Excuse me. And finish this off. So, that's my plans for today. Don't know how long I'll be out. I'll probably be out for like an hour or two, and that's probably it. And then I'll come home. So, but plan today is to finish Nettle and Bone. Once I finish this, and if I'm still in the mood, I think I'm gonna start with I'm going to start Heartless Hunter because this is due back on the 14th. And that's next Monday. So, a week from tomorrow. So, I'm going to start this, finish it so I can return it because there is a hold on it. So, this will be my next book I start. And then go back to reading the romance books and the rest of my library books that I have. So, that said, this is my reading plans for today. Finish this, start at least this. So, but I have my window open because there's a nice breeze. That's why there's glare. But I'm gonna go get dressed and then sit down and read until I leave, pretty much. So, yeah. I'm gonna go and I will update you guys when I finish Nettle and Bone. Hey guys, it is much later. I'm back from hanging out with friends. I've been home since 3 p.m. A little after 3. I have not read much of Nettle and Bone, but I did do some shopping while I was out. I got a new outfit, and then I got a new candle from Bath & Body Works, and did not realize that Bath & Body Works had a Disney Princess collection, so I got Ariel's candle. Not sure how well you'll be able to see that, but I did get Ariel's candle, and it smells really good. I cannot wait. It's just plain white on the inside. Cannot wait to burn, see what it smells like. So, but I'm excited to burn this. So. new candle to add to my collection, which I really didn't need but wanted. I did not get any books this time, so yeah, we were mainly clothes shopping today. So, but I did grab a candle, so very happy. They did not have Belle's candle. If they had Belle's candle, I would have gotten it. So they did not have it, or I would have gotten Belle. But settle for Ariel. And I'm gonna try and finish Nettle and Bone tonight and see how much of this I get read. We shall see. But yeah, like I said, I'm not loving it, but I'm intrigued enough to finish. So I'm more than over halfway through, so I should be able to easily knock out these last few pages, the last 100 pages. So we're gonna, it's 240 pages, so I have a little over 100 pages left. But I'm gonna try and knock this out and then go from there. This is definitely a 3-star read for me, which is not bad. I'm just not loving it like everybody else seems to be loving it. So this is gonna be read only once. So I'm gonna go finish this, come back on, let you guys know, and yeah, that's it for now. Hey guys, so I finished Nettle and Bone by T. Fisher, and I did not like this. It was confusing the whole way through, and I just pushed myself to finish it. I gave it a 2.5 stars. That's what I gave it. So, but yeah, finished this. This is done. I don't have to read that now. I'm gonna start Heartless Hunter tonight because this is due back to the library on the 14th, and it is the 6th. So, I'm gonna start this after I get out of the shower tonight, and yeah, go from there. But I've heard really good things about this. I'm intrigued to read this. It says, enemies to lovers doesn't get more high stakes than a witch and a witch hunter. Falling in love and the best-selling author latest romantic fantasy. So I'm excited to read this. Her deadliest enemy or her greatest love. So I'm gonna start this tonight and go from there. But I'll let you guys know. Hopefully this is better than the book I just read. But that one wasn't for me. It's done. I'm gonna try and get to page 100 tonight. Maybe chapter 16. This font is so big. Look at it. Oh my. This is gonna be perfect. I know it's a bit thicker. This is probably around 400 pages. It's 404 pages. So, yeah, I'm excited for this one. So, this is my next read. I'm gonna go take a shower and start reading. Hey guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. I finished 2 books last week, started a 3rd. I finished The Graham Effect earlier in the week, and I gave this a 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Cannot wait to continue. I did actually start the 2nd book this week, but didn't read much. Really enjoyed this one. Downside. I finished Nettle and Bone on Sunday, and I sadly did not like this one. I gave it a 2.5 stars. It was confusing through the whole book, or I was confused through the whole book. This wasn't for me, sadly, but I would still recommend it for those of you who like this author. This was my first book by her, but I will give her another chance at some point. I'm just not sure which book yet. So I started Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicarelli, and I'm on page 14, so I didn't read much. I'm going to read more of this today after work. So nephew is currently napping. And I also started The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy. I'm on page 26. So that is everything that I read this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, leave a rainstorm emoji in the comments. I don't know if you can tell from that window, but it is currently pouring rain. I just got a severe thunderstorm warning notification crossing up my phone, so that's fun. But that's everything for this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, stay a while, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.